The big topic lately has been the end of Season 1 and the beginning of Season 2 in Call of Dragons. As you can see, we are just under 3 days away from Season 2, and we're doing all of our preparations, things that we need to do to prepare for Season 2, utilizing speed ups and things that we're going to be talking about right here today, because there's something that's worth noting that is pretty important. Now, if you take a look right here, if I go to my Atheist, we're hanging out right over here by this research speed plus 15%. It's worth noting that once Season 2 begins, there are going to be either no runes or really poor runes, not these really good golden ones. We're going to be getting the blue ones and ones that are really not valuable or as valuable for us. So what does that tell us that we should be doing right now inside of the game? It tells me, it tells everybody over in the Blood Alliance that we should be doing some big researches now. Some of the expensive stuff that you're going to need to do that you're going to really benefit from utilizing a rune, use them now. Utilize your speed ups as well now, and of course do this to the level that you can based on how much loot, how many resources you have. Now, a lot of people, they say to me, Echo, why don't you just reach out to some of the whales in your server and have them send you free loot? I don't like asking for free stuff. All right, I'm never gonna go ahead and ask someone to send me their extra loot because they have extra. I will either purchase it myself from, packs and things like that inside of the game, or I will gather it myself. But I'm never gonna go ahead and just ask someone to send me stuff because I know they have a bunch of stuff lying around. All right, so as it sits right now, we have approximately 13 million gold, 15 million wood, 10 million stone, and we are sitting on, because we just grabbed it, the research speed plus 15%. So that means it's a prime time for us right now to speed up one of our, or actually look at this, they're both 1 day left. Let's go with the shortest one right here. And we're just gonna straight up speed this thing up. We're gonna see how many we have. So we can go with a 15-hour right here, another 15-hour right there, boom, boom. And then if I have a 30-minute, we'll finish this up. We're gonna get some decent power out of that. We're at 13.3 and it takes, actually it was not that much power. I take it back. All right, so now let's do some research. We got the rune, let's utilize it. So we're going for these ones right here, but we kind of stopped over here because of the time it takes. Check this out, 55 days. This one right here, 27 days for Assault Strategies 1. Here we have 27 days as well. But the resources that are required for these aren't so massive. So what I think I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna go with Arcane Knowledge. It's a 3-hour. We're gonna go hit that up. We're gonna ask for some Alliance help, and we're probably gonna be able to knock that out pretty quickly. With them, then we'll speed it up and we'll get something else going because we want to use our speed ups right now. In addition, we have another one that we could speed up, which is another day plus away. So we'll go with a 24-hour. We'll go with an 8-hour, and then we'll just bang this bad boy out right here and do another little bit of a bigger one, because as it sits, we'll probably be waiting for Alliance help to complete Arcane Knowledge. I can get 27 helps at this point in time, and I don't want to rush and go before I get all those helps. Why rush, right? It's not worth it. So we have right over here, we have, what is it we're looking to do? Defensive formations is going to add 3% Legion defense. We have assault strategies, which is going to, my attack, take it plus 2%. Or I have first aid, which is going to increase the HP. Honestly, all of these are extremely important for me in pushing 4.5. Actually, we're going to be pushing higher than 4.5 as we get towards tier 5. Let's go ahead and really work on protecting. You know what? Let's go with assault strategies. Let's get our attack up. This is a 27.5 day upgrade. It's going to cost 4, 4, 3, and 2. We have plenty of resources. That research has begun. Now, as it sits, I'm thinking that I'm probably not going to be able to do this until we start getting some better mana stones. I'll probably work on some other research that won't really just be, spanking me for doing it without utilizing a mana stone that's available. Now, with that being said, as soon as assault strategies is done, we're then going to come over here and get another one of these going, either defensive formations or first aid. So you want to use the speed ups that you have, and as it sits right now, I think I'm sitting on a pretty good number of these. So we're going to try and use as many, actually not as many as you would think, but I'm going to try and use as many of the speed ups that I can, because my resources will be all right with that moving into the next season. Now we could also use this for buildings. As it sits, we're just working over here. There's 10 hours left on that. And what was the other thing right here? 15 hours left on this. Remember, I need to get this to level 24 before I can upgrade my Hall of Order, which is going to be an expensive one, especially if I can't get a Mana Stone to help me out. And I don't think I'm going to be able to get here in the next 2 days. I don't think I'm going to have the resources. Now, there are the Mana Stones of building that we're going to want to grab. And you know what we should do? Why don't we pull him back? We're going to go right here. We're going to use our, what is it? The flower. We're going to pull him right back to us here. And then what I'm going to do, and I believe right up here is a building one. Let's see. Is this right here? Building speed. So we're going to gather this. We're going to have Atheist run himself over there. It's a 3-minute hike for him. Not too bad whatsoever. In the meantime, let's take a look and see how many helps came through. 16 of 28. So we still have to wait for 12 more to come through. It's already taken off. Actually, yes, it's taken off 27 minutes. And again, that was a small one. The other one that we've gotten right here, 14 of 28 helps, so half of the helps came through. That was a 28-day upgrade or something. It's already taken off 3 days and a little bit. So we'll probably get about 7 days shaved off of that upgrade because we're utilizing the helps. So we're going to make sure that all of those come through before we do anything else. I'm going to miss everything about being in the Alliance, the gifts, the territory, the mana wells that we love going to, because you guys know you got that big mana well. We're not going to be able to have this right away. We're going to have to build our way up to being able to make such a beastly mana well. There's a lot of things that we're going to have to work our way towards in the new season. And, you know, it's just kind of, it's like a fresh start in a way. And one thing that I'm actually looking forward to upgrading and changing, and I believe that this all changes, is my talents, my building out new talent trees for all of my heroes. Because if I don't have the the XP manuals, then I'm not going to have talent trees to build out, right? That makes sense. Let's use all these, by the way. We use everything on her right now. And with only 2 days left, it really doesn't matter because there's not much we have to do. Of course, the Dragon Trail, of course, we're going to have to be doing as well. And spending anything that we want to just make sure it goes towards what we have for Season 1. Make sure you buy out your shop as well. So over here, I'm going to go over here and I'm going to utilize all of my tokens, my member points, because I don't believe you're going to be able to save those going into Season 2. I'm also using all of my merits that I'm farming. As you can see right now, I actually was a little quiet on my merit farming this weekend. We're at 1.338 million merits, which is not too shabby. As it sits right now, he's on his way. He's got a minute left on the walk. And I think what I'm going to do is, I think we're going to speed this up, the Alliance Market, and then we'll get the Alliance Market going to the next level as well. It would be ideal if I could get the Hall of Order up in time, but let's be honest, there is no way in the heavens above I'm going to be able to get 72 million of these resources in 2 days just from gathering. It's just not going to happen no matter what I do. And by the way, I put out a video yesterday and it was talking about how my favorite rune is the Rune of Gathering, and I realized that it really doesn't speed up your gathering that much. I actually stopped utilizing it today after realizing that it only shaves a couple of minutes off your gather versus getting extended production out of something, out of one of your resources. So it's not as valuable as I thought it actually was upon making that little short that we made yesterday. So I think we're just about there. We're going to pick that up. And after we gather this, I am going to finish up. I'm going to finish it up and get another level going. Hopefully in that time, we've gotten all the helps that we need. We are still 7 shy. It's a little bit late at night right now. We probably don't have our entire alliance on. By the way, this is the Blood Family Alliance, currently in server 32. So if you want to come play alongside of us, well, now you know how to get there. All right, so we're going to go ahead and speed this one up right here. We're going to utilize all these. We're going to go with the 30 there, a 5, and then 3 of these. Boom, there we go. That was nice and easy. and we're going to upgrade it again because we're at 22. We got to get 2 more levels. What do I need? A mana refinery? My goodness, the mana refineries are going to kill me. Oh, look at the resources I need for this. 15 million of each and then 11. No way am I going to be able to get that all done in 2 days. It's just not going to happen. So I'm going to see, well, can I upgrade this, the storehouse? Let's go up and upgrade our storehouse just because it's something that we could do right now. It's pretty cheap. We'll go ahead and do it. That's going to be it. And then what I do, because our building is done, I'm going to see what other mana stones are just kind of hanging out right around here. And I don't want any gathering ones. Let's see what else do we have over here. And then once I grab a here we go. We'll go with gold production. Once I get a new mana stone, we'll send him home. We'll send him out gathering himself, or I'll do a little bit merit farming myself as well. And as the helps look, we still need 6 more before I can do the research. Because remember, I'm gonna do another big research. Wait a second. I need my mana stone of research. What am I talking about? We're gonna have to march all the way back, get my mana stone of research again, because I'm not doing research without that mana stone intact and ready to go. Unless if there's one over here somewhere. You never know when you could find. Production, no, it's not going to be over here. Nope. All production and things like that. So the moral of this whole story here, guys, is to make sure that at the end of the season, we take advantage of these big mana stones that we have. Use your speed ups, because it's going to be a little while before we have some really solid mana stones to assist us in our upgrades, in our research, in our building, and even in our training. So make sure you take advantage of it while you got it. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Take the tips as we get into Season 2. If you enjoyed, consider subscribing to the channel for daily Call of Dragons videos.